Picture this, a beautifully arranged assortment of cured meats, cheeses, crusty bread, vibrant fruits, and mouth-watering condiments, all artfully displayed on a wooden board. Charcuterie Boards. Welcome. You're listening to TALRadio powered by Touch a Life Foundation, and this is Foodology. I'm radio host Devansh, and on this show, I talk about the enormous world of a little word called food. Today, we are diving into the captivating realm of charcuterie, exploring what it is, how it creates a stunning appeal, and discovering the artistry behind this culinary craft. So grab a glass of wine, sit back, and let's indulge in the world of charcuterie. Charcuterie is not just a platter of food, it's an experience, a sensory journey that captivates our taste buds and ignites our imagination. The allure of charcuterie boards lies in their ability to create a captivating feast for the senses. The vibrant colors, textures, and flavors come together to create a symphony of taste and visual delight. Imagine the anticipation as you approach a charcuterie board. Each component thoughtfully curated to provide a harmonious balance of flavors. The salty tang of the cured meat, the rich creaminess of the cheese, the crisp snap of the freshly picked grape. All of these carefully chosen to complement and contrast one another. At its very core, charcuterie is the art of preparing and preserving meat products through various techniques like curing, smoking, and aging. It's a combination of skill, creativity, and an appreciation for the flavors and textures of cured meats. Typically, a charcuterie board features an assortment of cured meats, such as prosciutto, salami, coppa, alongside a selection of complementary cheeses, crusty bread, and an array of accompaniments like olives, nuts, and dried fruits. The beauty of charcuterie lies within its versatility. It's like a culinary canvas where you can showcase your creativity and experiment with different flavors. From earthy and robust to delicate and tangy, the flavors on a charcuterie board should harmonize and create a symphony of taste. But how do you assemble a visually stunning and delicious charcuterie board? Well, the simple answer is that it all starts with selecting high-quality ingredients. Opting for a variety of cheeses, ensuring a diverse taste experience for your guests. Great presentation and strategic placement of your cured meats and cheeses, with alternating colors, textures, and shapes, can create visual interest. And do not forget to add some fresh herbs for a pop of green. Condiments and spreads go perfectly well. And of course, a selection of artisanal bread or crispy crackers is essential to complete the charcuterie experience. Charcuterie is derived from the French words chair means flesh and cuit means cooked. It has a rich history that dates back centuries. It originated as a means of preserving meats before the advent of refrigeration. In the medieval times, charcutiers, they were responsible for processing and preserving meats through various techniques like salting, smoking, and drying. Over time, charcuterie became deeply ingrained in European culinary traditions. Different regions developed their own specialities and techniques, contributing to the diverse world of charcuterie. Each region had distinct spices, flavors, preservation methods, which all added depth and variety to this art of curing, preserving, and presenting meat alongside various other foods. In modern times, charcuterie has evolved beyond its primary purpose of preservation and has transformed into a culinary art form. Charcuterie boards emerged as a way to showcase the craftsmanship of cured meats, cheeses, fruits, and condiments. These boards have become a visual and sensory delight, offering an array of flavors and textures to be savored. These boards have become a visual and sensory delight, offering an array of flavors and textures to be savored. The popularity of charcuterie boards has soared in the recent years, driven by a growing appreciation for artisanal, locally sourced, and farm-to-table foods. They have become a mainstay at social gatherings, wine tastings, and even upscale dining establishments. Charcuterie boards provide a communal experience, encouraging guests to engage in a shared culinary adventure. Today, these boards continue to evolve as chefs and home cooks experiment with new ingredients and flavors. Vegetarian, seafood-based charcuterie boards, all of these have gained prominence, expanding the boundaries of what can be considered charcuterie. Charcuterie boards have become a staple at social gatherings, wine tastings, and even fine dining establishments. From its humble origins as a practical means of preserving meat, charcuterie has transformed into a symbol of culinary excellence and celebration of flavors. Charcuterie boards are like a blank canvas, allowing chefs and enthusiasts to express their creativity and showcase the best of their craft. Whether it's a rustic wooden board adorned with a selection of regional delicacies, or an elegant platter featuring a fusion of international flavors, charcuterie boards have the power to transport us to a different culinary landscape. And as we indulge in this diverse array of cured meats, cheeses, and other foods, we become a part of a tradition that spans centuries. Because these boards not only satisfy our cravings, but they also connect us to the generations who have perfected this craft over time. The art of making a charcuterie board lies in striking the perfect balance between flavors, textures, and visual appeal. After all, it's a delightful symphony of colors, shapes, and tastes that leave a lasting impression on anyone lucky enough to partake in the experience. The first step to crafting a remarkable charcuterie board is selecting a variety of high-quality cured meats and artisanal cheeses. You should opt for a diverse selection, including salamis, prosciuttos, chorizos, paired with an assortment of soft, semi-soft, and hard cheeses, such as brie, Gouda, and aged cheddar, for example. To elevate the flavors further, you can add complementary elements like tangy pickles, briny olives, and zesty mustards. These condiments provide a delightful contrast and enhance the overall taste experience. When it comes to arranging the components, think of the charcuterie board as your canvas. Start by placing the larger items such as whole cheese wheels or slices of pate strategically around the board. These items can act as anchor points, setting the stage for rest of the arrangement. Next, you can artfully fold and roll the cured meats, creating enticing shapes and textures. You can place them in a visually appealing pattern, alternating colors and textures to create an inviting visual rhythm. And to add pops of vibrant color, incorporate a selection of fresh fruits and dried fruits. Slices of juicy watermelon, cluster of ripe grapes, or wedges of tangy citrus. They not only provide a visual feast, but they also add a refreshing burst of flavor. And do not forget the crunch. Include an assortment of crackers, breadsticks, or crispy baguette slices to provide a textural contrast to the meats and cheeses. And as a final touch, consider garnishing your charcuterie board with fresh herbs, such as sprigs of rosemary or basil, to add a touch of elegance and fragrance. It's these small details that can elevate the overall presentation and make your charcuterie board truly Instagram-worthy. Remember, the beauty of charcuterie lies in its ability to be customized to suit different tastes and dietary preferences. So do not hesitate to include vegetarian or vegan options like marinated tofu, hummus, or plant-based cheeses to accommodate all of your guests' needs. And at last, you must remember that creating a charcuterie board is not just about food, it's about creating an experience. So be thoughtful in your presentation, considering the occasion and the atmosphere you want to evoke. A rustic wooden board may convey a cozy and a casual gathering, while an elegant platter with fine materials speaks of a more formal affair. Charcuterie boards have gained popularity worldwide, transcending borders and captivating taste buds across cultures. While their origins can be traced back to Europe, their appeal has spread far and wide, making them a beloved culinary trend on every continent. Let's begin our journey in Europe, where charcuterie has its roots. In France, the birthplace of charcuterie, these boards often feature a selection of meticulously crafted meats paired with artisanal cheeses, fresh baguettes, and tangy cornichons. The emphasis is on traditional techniques and honoring the rich culinary heritage of the region. Moving east to Italy, we encountered antipasta platters. Italian charcuterie boards, known as taglieri, showcase an abundance of cured meats. They are accompanied by regional cheeses, marinated vegetables, and crusty breads. And the Italians take pride in using locally sourced ingredients and celebrating the simplicity and authenticity of their cuisine. Crossing the Atlantic to North America, we discover a unique twist on charcuterie with the popular trend of meat and cheese boards. These boards feature a combination of cured meats and American cheeses like cheddar, Monterey Jack, and more. And accompaniments can include pickles, mustard, and assortment of crackers. The focus is on convenience, variety, and creating a crowd-pleasing spread. And as we venture into other corners of the globe, we find charcuterie board variations that reflect local flavors and cultural traditions. In Spain, the iconic tabla de embutidos showcases a stunning array of regional cured sausages alongside cheeses, olives, and bread. In the Middle East, the meze platter takes the central stage. While it's not traditionally considered charcuterie, but it kind of shares the same principles of presenting a diverse assortment of flavors. The meze platter may feature items like hummus, falafel, marinated vegetables, and slices of grilled halloumi cheese. This spread is a staple during celebrations like Ramadan and Eid al-Fitr. And let's not forget Asia, where the concept of charcuterie boards has been embraced with a local twist. In Japan, for example, the Wagyu beef platter showcases thinly sliced, marbled Wagyu beef accompanied with soy sauce, wasabi, and pickled vegetables. This board celebrates the exquisite flavors of premium Japanese beef and is highlighted during special occasions like New Year's celebrations. From Europe to North America, from the Middle East to Asia, charcuterie boards have found their place on tables around the world, adapting to local ingredients and culinary customs. They have become a universal symbol. So whether you're indulging in a French-inspired board during Bastille Day or enjoying a meze platter during a Middle Eastern wedding, the art of creating and sharing charcuterie boards transcends all borders, connecting people through the universal language of food. As you embark on your charcuterie journey, remember that it's not just about the food, it's about creating an atmosphere of diversity, versatility, and sharing. Charcuterie boards are perfect for gatherings with friends and family, encouraging conversation and exploration of flavors. These boards can be customized to accommodate various dietary restrictions, allowing everyone to indulge in their favorite flavors, from gluten-free crackers to vegan cheese alternatives. There's a charcuterie board for every palate. And the interactive nature of charcuterie boards adds an element of fun and discovery to any gathering. Guests can mix and match flavors, creating their unique combinations. This sparks conversations, ignites curiosity, and encourages a sense of culinary exploration. In today's fast-paced world, we often find ourselves rushing through meals, but charcuterie boards offer a moment of pause and appreciation. They invite us to slow down, savor each bite, and indulge in the art of food. It's a reminder that good food is meant to be enjoyed and shared. And there you have it, the global journey of charcuterie boards. From the traditional flavors of Europe to the vibrant variations across different continents. The beauty of charcuterie boards lies in its ability to adapt and reflect the unique culinary traditions and celebrations of each region. So the next time you gather with your family and friends, consider embarking on your own global charcuterie adventure and let the flavors transport you to different corners of the world. Bon appetit and cheers to the incredible diversity of charcuterie boards. Thank you so much for sticking around with me on this episode of Foodology. I had an incredible time talking to you. This is radio host Devansh signing off. Hope you have a beautiful and a magical day ahead. See you soon.